Dear Vault Hillers, we have accomplished many great things in a short time across the organization through our talented and diverse team, which I am honored to lead. I want to use this opportunity to provide an overview of what we've been up to and what 2023 brings. Let's jump right into it. Starting with our product and engineering teams, we have developed our VHC token, which we have launched in October 2021 after a thorough audit from Hacking. We sold on 7 launch pads in January 2022, including TrustSwap, and had investments from crypto VCs such as Master Ventures, Firm Network, TrustSwap, and other savvy investors. We have completed the unlock of tokens for all our public sale participants in October 2022, and over 50% of the tokens are still unlocked. With our Virtual Land VLAN, similar to VHC token, we have developed and launched our Virtual Land NFT as an ERC-721 token, which went through the same thorough audit as Hacking. Our private and public sale campaign in May and June 2022 were successful with generation of sales worth $139,000. In November 2022, we launched the campaign tagged Activate Your Brand within 48 hours. This has sent signups from over 400 brands. With our NFT marketplace, we have built this using ERC-1155 as we start to scale transactions. Our version 1 was deployed in July 2022 and had features to buy VLAN. Our version 2 is going live on mainnet in January 2023 with the ability to bulk mint by third party. We'll start generating transaction fees, which will be 80% cheaper than OpenSea. With regards to Vault Hill City, our virtual reality early access. We have built several experiences in virtual reality using an Unreal Engine. We have explored use cases such as wellness through our Vitality District by creating a yoga and meditation space for Today Fit, a fitness app in Hong Kong. A closed meditation space with floating yoga mats and a crystal, which is part of Amrita Sethi, the first NFT artist in the UAE's collection called the Crystal Bite. A maze game, which increases curiosity and fitness levels. A virtual reality experience tagged Parallel Thoughts by Andrew Smirka, showcasing the application of art and consciousness. We have also expanded and explored the use case of democratizing art through the ability to create NFT galleries for artists, thereby creating an experience which is more immersive and interactive compared to the traditional art exhibitions. Lastly, we have built Whiproverse, which was launched during the APIA Mania headquarters inauguration in November 2022, which had in attendance the Crown Prince of Dubai, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and his brother, the Deputy Ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, and the global leadership team at Wipro. We have built an interactive map that allows users to explore Vault Hill City with advertising features, which showcases their brand. In addition, a login feature for safety and security. Vault Hill City has now been introduced in Web 3D. We decided to do this at the Vault Hill team offsite in October 2022 to pivot to Web 3D to increase adoption and accessibility, as challenges with access to the VR headsets are more prominent. This does not stop our Vault Hill City build in virtual reality. We have split our teams into squads based on capability and capacity to work on both in parallel. As with any technical development, we have faced some challenges building our human-centric metaverse, such as we started off our virtual reality building using Unity game engine and switching to Unreal Engine. That decision cost the business $45,000. Recruiting talent is challenging due to the shortage of developers in the Unreal Engine game space. Our technology stack is multifaceted, working with blockchain, gaming, and cloud computing technologies, which meant diverse skill sets were required. From a growth perspective, within our community, we currently have a strong community base of 90,000 members across all our social media platforms, which includes Twitter, Telegram, Discord, LinkedIn, Reddit, and TikTok. From a partnership perspective, we have signed over 20 partnerships to aid several growth and impact areas, such as stability to measure and offset our carbon use, swipe locks to aid the adoption of allowing payments using debit and credit cards, inclusivity and diversity through Women in Blockchain Talks, All-Star Women DAO, and Web3 Ladies, supporting and encouraging more women in the Web3 space. Others include Wipro to usher their customers into the metaverse using Voltail City as a sandbox to reduce development timelines. Other partnerships include MyBubble, MetaZone, SwipeBlocks, Crypto Arabs, Lansking, Cryptopia, CyberGear, amongst others. From an events perspective, we have been very visible in Europe, Africa, US, Asia, through a number of our key events. We were in Paris for Virtuality earlier this year, Mind Valley A-First in Jordan, Dubai Metaverse Assembly in Dubai, Nigerian British Chamber of Commerce in Lagos, Sharjah Entrepreneurial Festival in Sharjah, EU Startups in Brussels, DeFi Live in London, Chip Disruptor in London, the Business Photography Conference in Lagos, Abu Dhabi Finance Week in Abu Dhabi, the AIM Summit in Dubai, the MetaVision Summit powered by Khalij Times, Web3 decoded by Gulf News, and Dubai Design District powered by Meta District, MetaCrypt, and lastly, Anticon LX in London, TechCrunch Disrupt in San Francisco, and these are a few to mention. From a team perspective, at Voltail, we have placed great emphasis on team, ensuring there's team cohesion, especially as we are a global remote-first organization. We place focus on inclusion and diversity at all levels within the organization, with global teams in the UK, Nigeria, United Arab Emirates, India, Germany, Georgia, Egypt, and across the globe. In July 2022, the Voltail team in the UK met in London. In August 2022, the Voltail team in Nigeria met in Lagos. And in October 2022, the entire Voltail team met in Dubai. These events were very emotional for me as I got to meet some of my colleagues for the very first time after many months of video conferencing. We got to a peak of 25 colleagues in 2022. However, due to the economic climate and challenges being experienced with fundraising, we had to make some very tough decisions to reduce operational cost by putting in place a hiring freeze, a freeze on travel and expenses, as well as letting go of a couple of our colleagues across the globe to ensure our business was afloat. We're successful in being accepted into the UAE's most significant accelerator program, the DIFC FinTech Accelerator, and in addition, got accepted into a US-based accelerator called New Chip. From a finance and operation perspective, in January 2022, we raised $2.1 million through a token sale of our utility token VHC, and have continued to deliver on the promises made to our community, investors, and stakeholders. We have generated revenues to a tune of $265,000 through the sale of virtual land and customized VR experiences. We're currently fundraising through an equity seed round, raising $3 million to give us an additional 14 months of runway with a focus on sales. However, fundraising has proven challenging in the current climate due to macroeconomic factors and also the events in the Web3 space, such as the Luna crash, Celsius, BlockFi, and recently FTX. We currently have 3 legal entities, one in Lagos, Nigeria, serving Africa, second in London, UK, serving Europe, and lastly in Dubai, serving Asia. With a very progressive 2022, there is a lot in stock for 2023. From a product perspective, we're on track to launch the Web3 version of Voltail City and implement the 48 hours brand activation campaign, increasing features and functionalities such as multiplayer, voice, and chat. Our NFT marketplace will have more assets such as virtual building templates, NFT work from our 22 campaign, and other partnerships. A website refresh is planned for Q1 to bring to life all of the products we've built from inception. With regards to growth, we aim to increase our community to over 250,000 members across all our social media platforms, generate revenue over $4 million in the next financial year, list our token VHC on a number of tier 1 exchanges such as Binance and Crypto.com, increase the utility of our token to drive up demand and adoption, increase the number of women in the organization through our partnerships with Web3 Ladies and Women in Blockchain Talks. Publish our first carbon analysis report showing how much carbon we have used building our human-centric metaverse and how much we have offset. Increase the number of partnerships and bring over 1,000 brands and content creators into Voltail City. Implement 3 hackathons across the year, driving developer and community engagement. And lastly, host the first ever Vaulthill event to showcase Vaulthill City and Vaulthill Studios. Finally, let me end by saying a big thank you to my team at Vaulthill for the opportunity to lead, our investors that have trusted us and embarked on this journey with us, our community members who have been with us and continue to support us and our efforts, and our partners and every other stakeholder involved in one way, shape or form. A big thank you. As we wrap up the year 2022, I pray God protects us and guides us through, and I wish you all a very happy holiday and a prosperous 2023. Thank you.